All right, guys, so I will talk about how you can get approved for a car using a CPN number. So the best bet is to have the CPN under your name. If you don't have it under your name, you can still do it, but you're gonna have to go through Carvana, DriveAway, ReRoom, any site that has that allows the car to be shipped to you with an online application. Then that's the best way to use a CPN that's not under your name. So treat that CPN as your own identity, okay? Now, so let's say you're trying to go to a dealership in person. So I'm personally from California. I'm from Los Angeles. And the car prices here and the monthly payments are pretty high. And most people are homeless and they can't, afford cars. But with a CPN, anything is possible, okay? So let's say you have a CPN under your name, okay? And you've built it up with, some credit cards. The best way to do this is to have a trade line, preferably an all trade line. If you can't get an all trade line, then just add, some primary trade lines. Only add authorized users to boost your score, okay? Don't just add 2 authorized users or even 1 with a high credit line or long history thinking you will get approved for a car. No, you're gonna have to have multiple accounts on your credit. So on your Credit Karma, right? Log into your Credit Karma, and if you see anything there that's less than 5 accounts and the credit line is under 10K, okay, you're gonna have to add at least one thing that's pretty big, like pretty drastic, and that's like like a mortgage or a big loan, your $20,000 loan or any loan, right? Auto loan, mortgage. A rental trade line will help, okay, it will help. But if you're trying to get like a car, $100,000 car, these inflated cars, then you're gonna need, at least $100,000 worth of credit lines, okay? So you can stack credit cards, okay? If you can get approved for a credit card already, just apply for, 3 more. So with that credit line of at least 100K, you can get, your $100,000 car. Some $100,000 cars can be a Audi R8 or a Cybertruck. I know the Cybertruck is pretty high right now. Possibly a Demon, Dodge Demon. Some electric cars are over $100,000, and there is a tax write-off for the electric cars, by the way. So the APRs, as long as you have a 700 score, the APRs will be pretty low, under 10%. With bad credit, you're gonna end up paying almost double the car price. So let's say the car is 30K, you're gonna pay about 50K after 72 months. Make sure you never pick 84 months. I recommend you pick 60 months. Now, used cars are hard to get approved on, especially if you never own a car. So if you do have owned a car before, getting a used car is pretty easy. But if you never own a car, the dealerships want to give you a new car because they make more money off new cars because of the depreciation, okay? Depreciation, they're going to make the most money. Used cars, they don't make that much. They make money based on the interest rate. They pocket a certain percentage and the down payment. So let's say the interest rate is 15%. They could keep 3%. And if you down pay $5,000, they could keep $2,000 or whatever. But for the CPN, I recommend you don't put any money down. But if the car is over $50,000 with a CPN, you're gonna have to put some money down. So you can easily use a credit card, okay? Have a CPN, all right, build it up, have trade lines on there. Apply for a credit card. Most likely you're gonna get approved for a $10,000, $10,000 to $15,000. the higher credit lines and history you add on there, then you could easily get a 30K credit limit. Okay, so the down pay for a $100,000 car, 20% rule, 15%. So you use half of that credit card if it's 30K, or you can split it through using your other credit cards. So let's say you apply for 3 credit cards with 20K each, and you want to put down 30K for the down payment. You can pay 3 different ways, right? They can take out 10K for that one card, 10K for the second, and then 10K for the third credit card. Okay. And then best thing to do is credit cycle, and I talked about that in another video, so you can check the old video for the credit cycling. But basically, yeah, CPN profiles, build up really good. Add all trade lines, okay, preferably all trade lines. If you had a mortgage trade line, then you're literally just you're straight at that point to get approved with 0 down. And IDs has to match the CPN, okay, if you're doing this in person. Bank statements, 3 months, okay, 3 months of bank statements. You're gonna say, also for the IDs, you're gonna have to get it matched to your name. Bank statements, 3 months, you're gonna say you do freelancing, so the employer name will be the CPN name, which is your name, of course. And then you're gonna say the residency will be, it has to be 2 years at least, okay? So you're gonna put in your CPN address, a CPN burner number, CPN email, Gmail, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so it's gonna take a few hours. It could take longer at the dealership. But for some reason, if you guys can sense something is wrong, then leave the dealership, okay? Especially if the ID is not under your name. If the guy you're talking to takes a while, and you feel like something, is kind of weird about the dude, then just leave at the dealership and go to another dealership. All right, so that'll be it for the video, guys. Check out the links below, and peace out.